What's going on, meat suits? I'm going to teach you how to increase the quality of your overhead shoulder press so that you can stop wasting time. No more doing 4 exercises for your deltoids in a single workout. You're literally just burning yourself out. You're like a scattered mouse going to every single piece of cheese. You don't need every exercise. You need one solid execution of an exercise for 2 good quality sets, and if you do those right, you will build muscle. I'm doing a full body 3 days a week right now, and I know I'm building muscle because the quality of my reps is there. So shoulder head press. Most people, unfortunately, don't know how to do this exercise properly, and that's why it's probably not as popular. I see so many people stuck in machines for their overhead shoulder press work, and it's just not optimal. You're not recruiting any of the actual stabilizers. You're stuck in a range of motion. I always find when I'm in a machine, at one point of the movement path, it just feels off. It puts more strain on my joint than I would need to, that I'd be able to avoid if I had the freedom to actually move my upper arm into the proper position. That's why I love free weights. That's why I love overhead barbell presses. That's why I'm teaching you how to get benefits from it. One mistake I see is that people think that they only should be going to 90 degrees and that anything lower than that is bad for your shoulders. Let me explain something to you about shoulder health, okay? The reason your shoulders hurt is because you lack the ability to retract your shoulder blades. The more you come down here, the more you need to retract. Do you see what happens there? Watch. I'm gonna pull my upper arm down. Okay, I feel like a pin, like not a pinch, but like a block here. I'm stuck here. I can't go any lower if I don't move my shoulder blade. Do you see how much movement I'm getting, how much range I'm getting? What we're also training here is movement patterns. The body wants to move as a unit. So stop always just training in isolation and thinking that's the best for muscle growth. No, the more you optimize the movement pattern itself and get good at that, you're building multiple muscles up at the same time. When we're performing this overhead press and we go into that deep position because we retract the shoulder blades, and then we're pressing from that lower position and we're protracting the shoulder blades at the top, you're also strengthening your shoulder blade, which is a huge factor in shoulder health. If you don't want to mess up your shoulders over time, you need to be learning how to move your shoulder blades with your chest work, with your back work, with all the work that moves the upper arm. I'm gonna start by doing the shoulder head press this way, facing away from you so you can see how my back is working. Then for the top set of my working set, I'm gonna do it facing you so that you can see the effort I put in, the control that I have that is required in order for you to actually get the results that you're wanting to from just 2 sets. You don't need to spam 4 sets, guys, if you know what you're doing. My shoulder blades are in a retracted position, meaning I'm pinching them together. Picture an apple in the middle of your back that you're squeezing. You're not arcing your back here. My glutes are on, my feet are planted, okay? My core is engaged. This stabilizes the platform that we're pressing off of, which is our body. If I'm like just on my lower back, my glutes are soft, that's when you're gonna have lower back pain. Up, the shoulder is meant to move from the shoulder blade. So just watch the warm up here. I do 8 to 10 reps for my warm up. I finished my warm up sets. Now I have 105 pounds on the bar. I can do more than that, but I'm not going for lifting as much weight as possible for as many reps as possible. That is what gets you injured. That is what prevents you from achieving long-term sustainable results. Your ego lifting, you're caring about the external result. I am caring, and what I want you to care about is what's happening inside your body. Do you know where the tension is? Are you in control of the weight that you're using? These are the questions that we have to ask ourselves when we're training if we want to maximize the results and get more bang for our time. If we only have 45 minutes, we need to understand that we can't be in there for 2 hours and just spamming random shit to hopefully grab some results. This is why there's an overfixation on volume, is because there's a lot of people who train like shit, don't know what they're doing, and then need to just overdo the volume and burn out, deload, and recontinue. I actually want to give you real meaningful information, and that means calling your ego out. We're lost in ego nowadays. All social media is check how much I can bench, let's compare. Like, fuck that shit. I hardly talk about how many reps to do with my clients, with my training, because reps don't matter. If you're in my training app, you'll know. I give a brief idea of how many reps you should do based off if you're a beginner or more advanced. If you're a beginner, what I say is do more reps, you get more practice. As you get more advanced and you lock in that tension, you know what you're doing, well, you can do less reps. You can get the same results. But when you're getting to that 12th rep, if you're doing a higher rep range and you're pushing yourself, well, you're reaching failure. I'm going to do a set. I'm going to push myself to failure. I'm going to push myself hard. I'm not really going to care about how many reps I'm doing. I'll probably get 6. If I get more than that, great. If I get less than that, doesn't fucking matter, guys. Stop obsessing. Stop thinking that hitting your rep range or your desired rep is like what's gonna dictate your results. Sometimes you're stronger, sometimes you're weaker. After you've been doing it for 10 years like I have, you'll realize reps, weight, doesn't matter. It's impossible to keep going up in weight for the rest of your life. Before I do it, one thing that happens when we try to chase numbers is that we speed up our reps. We decrease the quality. We compensate. Instead of driving from the shoulder, we'll push up and rotate and the body will do anything in its power to help you reach your goal. So if your intention is lift as much as possible for as many reps, the body will just do shit work to help you do that. It'll compensate in any way. But if your intention is master the quality of my rep, make it as good as possible, increase the quality of my joints through full range of motion, length and range, then it will help you do that. And muscle and strength will be a byproduct of how good you feel from the training that you're doing. This is what you want your sets to look like. Don't think about how many reps I'm doing. Think about the execution, the control, and the effort I'm bringing to the table. Watch the whole set, especially the last few reps. You'll see the effort I'm putting in. I'm gonna turn my hat backwards so that the bar doesn't hit my cap. Locked in the glutes, feet are planted. Okay, so I wanted to do a little voiceover here to help you get set up and optimize. What you're gonna do is start by setting your base, feet shoulder width apart, lock in your feet into the ground, squeeze your glutes, brace your core, and create a stable foundation before you even start pressing. As you press, think about keeping your elbows stacked under the bar. You're not just throwing the weight overhead, you're guiding it. At the top, the bar should finish over your head, not out in front of you. And then on the way down, bring the bar all the way back to your chest with control. Don't cut the range short. That deeper range is where you build strength, mobility, and resilience together. You notice as it gets heavier, I don't go faster. I don't start bouncing. Every rep looks the same. I want to drill it into you guys that I'm going to be making videos like this for every exercise that I do to help you build muscle that will last you the rest of your life. Not all muscle is created equally, guys. If you have questions, drop them down below. And if you're wanting help to master the quality of your training so you can get more results from less over the next 12 weeks, I want to help you do that through form reviews, constant communication, and a deep analysis of your current training. So if you're interested, you can click the link in my bio, apply for one-on-one coaching, or you can get inside the Meat Suit training app beginning at only $17 a month with a 7-day free trial. So I'm out of breath because I just finished that set. I'm gonna finish the rest of my full body workout here because I'm doing full body 3 days a week right now, and I'll see you in the next one. I appreciate you being here.